Hey y'all, welcome back to Paranormal Scotland. My name's Sam. I'm here on a beautiful August afternoon. It's a little bit chilly today, but you're looking, if you look over my shoulders there, you're going to see the Spey River. I'm here at Spey Bay where the Spey River meets the Moray Firth, and the Spey is really famous for a number of things. First of all, it's very famous for its salmon fishing, one of the best salmon fishing rivers in Scotland, and a very expensive place to catch salmon. Also, at the down here at the down this way at the beach end, you'll often see porpoises and seals, things that come up to feed on the salmon and other fish that are in the area. But as you look further up the stream, the river is famous for a couple of other things. The second thing that the Spey is famous for is its whiskey. The Spey River whiskey distilleries are some of the most famous in the Highlands. The water's clear, the water's clean, and it makes a great, allegedly tasting whiskey. And a lot of the Aberlour down the stream, down the river there, it's very famous for its whiskey. But there's a third thing that the Spey is famous for, but not a lot of people really know about it. Tourists don't really come for that. But that's something called the Kelpie. Scotland is famous for kelpies from the Orkney Islands all the way to southern Scotland, and the Kelpie was allegedly a shape-shifting monster. Normally, it took the shape of a horse or a pony that would lure children and farmers and fishermen to its back to climb on for a ride, and then they would carry them off to their deaths. Some kelpies were famous for not being horse shaped, but they would take the shape of beautiful women. Some were not even horses to begin with. They were seals who took the shape of beautiful women and lured people to their deaths. And these legends, like I said, they're all over Scotland, but where do they come from and where did they go? We don't know. See, there really aren't any sightings of kelpies anymore. People don't really see them like you do the Loch Ness monster. There have been 9 sightings of the Loch Ness monster so far this year. I haven't seen him at all, and we'll get down to Loch Ness pretty soon. But uh, kelpies somehow seem to disappear over the years. And I think that that's primarily because of population. When the kelpies legends were ripe and rife, this was not a heavily populated country, and the riverbanks and the lochs were home to all kinds of mysterious creatures, all kinds of mysterious legends. And when you think of the weather conditions in Scotland, yeah, it's beautiful today, but we often think of this country as being misty and foggy, and those kinds of weather conditions lead themselves naturally in lonely, isolated places to all kinds of myths, all kinds of legends. I might contend that all of the whiskey that's made on the Spey River may contend to horses and beautiful women and seals appearing to try and carry people off to their deaths. But I think that the people here really believe them. The myths and legends are too widespread for it to have just been something that was made up and handed down from generation to generation, because there are too many rivers, too many lochs that have legends of the kelpies associated with them for it to be anything other than endemic to the population. I think that whatever they were, whether they were real or fictitious, that the people believed them. And sometimes when faith in something is widespread enough, it almost becomes real. That people will start to see things that aren't there. But I think that there might be some more logical explanation than any of us would really like. I mean, I like the idea of something paranormal, something supernatural being out there. But one of the things I've already told you about are the seals. Anywhere where the Scottish rivers meet the sea, there will always be seals. The seals will swim up the river looking for fish. They're all up and down the coastline. Over where I live in Bucky, we have dozens and dozens of seals. And I think that these creatures might be the source for the legends of the mysterious creatures that shapeshift and try and lead people to their deaths. What do you think about it? Uh, Send me a message in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe because I'm like really desperate. So I'll talk to you next time. Again, Paranormal Scotland.